Hey Jack, what's poppin', man? What's going on, y'all? I promise you guys that if you guys hit a certain amount of people, 500, I said 800 total. Between now and when I do this video, I was gonna do another video to finish up the report I did from yesterday. So you guys know how I like to get paid. There's 17 people in here. I need at least 24. 31. 40. 'Fasting. Not yet. 19 likes. That's it? 19 likes on a follow-up video? 51 people. 49 people. 21 likes. That's it? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to show me some love. Love you guys now. Y'all wanted to show this follow-up video. Me and Daisy did the follow-up now. We didn't hit 800. We hit 500 and some change. 29 likes. I'm loving it. 30. I'm loving it. 46 people in the chat. Let's go on the live. Let's see what it do. Daisy, you can't be right here right now. $48 people watching.
Allow me to introduce you to the
I may have to do this without going all the way with the whole, my usual requirement of 100 people. If we don't get 100 people on here, we can't play the theme music. Drop them bombs, baby. Yeah, I'm going to drop them, but we got 70 people. Okay, we got 70 people. 76. Okay, that's cool. Let's get to 100, y'all. Let's get to 100. 78. Let's get to 100. Let's play this music, y'all. Can we get to this music, y'all, for real, please? I wanted to play the other half of this report. 80 people and only 34 likes. We should at least have 60 likes. I mean, we ain't got 60 likes yet. Can we get some likes? Y'all want them bombs, right? Y'all want them number twos? Then I need some more likes, man. Okay, there we go. 90 people, 62 likes, 63. Can we get some of these? Because y'all know I bring that heat like Hiroshima. Imitating, never duplicating. 70, there you go, baby. I love to see the love. I love to see the love. 91 people. I love to see it. I love to see it. Because you know what? That gives me the energy to deliver the news. Miss BB ain't here. Me and Daisy are here. Daisy's right here. 74 people here. There you go, baby. 76, 95. Can I get to 100? $1,000 likes when it revalues. I should get 1 trillion likes when it revalues. Lone Wolf, yes, sir. You caught me live. Is you live? Daisy says she's live. 98. Can we get 2 more people? We lost 1. Can we get 2 more people, please? 99. Can we get 2 more people, please? 1 more person, please, so I can play the theme music. I'm just trying to get to 1 more person. There it is right there. 101. Thank you guys. Thank you for the love that you showed me yesterday. Thank you for the likes. Y'all spoiling me. I still want my 800 likes from the last video. I need those to keep me encouraged. If you're not on Facebook, I just did a Facebook Live for about 45 minutes talking about encouragement. Now I'm going to show them why they're encouraged. And why you should be too. I promise this report. Y'all smash the like button. Destroy it. Y'all desecrate the like button. Get out the way now. 100 people. There we go. That's real love. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I think yesterday we started off with some. And when I left you, I left some. So I think it only befitting that I go back to where we were yesterday. And where I was yesterday was talking about a few simple key points. You know, I think with the documents that were issued from the list, the United Security Council of the 84 people and the entities, Ms. Beebe posted it yesterday, of the people that were on the sanctions list. Sorry, Daisy, I can't play ball right now. And financing terrorism list. I think that people have to understand, because of Mike Pompeo's his announcement on Twitter was, we're going to arrest the people that are responsible for the bombing or the vandalism of the U.S. Embassy. Then next, I'm going through a rundown. This is real quick, okay? Alawi said in a televised speech that his government wins confidence vote. Its first act would be to investigate the killing of the protesters and bring those perpetrators to justice. I think also duly noted, it's expected that the increase of social unrest will be dealt with through more short-term financial incentives such as cash transfers, public sector employment, housing projects, and in other words, order to calm the anger of the protesters. However, the results may be satisfactory because creating jobs, generally fighting corruption, structural reforms, will require a longer time frame, but the HCL would not. If y'all can't see Daisy in the frame, she's all in the frame right here. Daisy, I need bombs. Stop. Stop, Daisy. I also told you that I believe that Iraq's going to use the natural gas fields that they have, about 73 of them in all over northern Iraq, as an entity to help them kill the deficit of the budget that's currently going on right now. And I also believe that it's also an economic weapon against Iran. So if they truly want to be free from Iran, then all they simply have to do is enable those reservoirs to be tapped and to be enacted and to fuel the gas projects inside of Iraq, and for them to go ahead and get busy and to chip away and sell that natural gas on the open market to chip away at that budget deficit that they feel that they have right now. We know that the United States granted the extensions of the waivers until basically 45 days after February 12th. We also know that al-Mahdi, after March 2nd, doesn't have a job. He's a French nationalist, which I told you guys yesterday, that basically can't go back to France because of crimes against humanity, and he can't stay in Iraq because of what he did to the protesters. So basically, the problem that he has is he can't live where he's living and he can't go where he wants to go. So Mahdi is basically in limbo. I told you this, but I'm going to say it one more time. Natural gas is the country's new economic weapon. So is the ISX, and so is the currency. Parliamentary Economy and Investment Committee revealed today percentages of importing goods during the past months had decreased from 40%. Now, they were importing from the previous month about 99%. It decreased 40%. So when people tell me about Iranian influence, but what's happening in Iran and not what's going on in Iraq, then they simply don't understand that they simply stopped importing their goods by approximately 50%. Iraq was importing goods with 99% neighboring countries during the last period, but that percentage started to decrease gradually over the period of months. People wanted to see a more sovereign, more independent Iraq. First of all, they had to enact an agricultural system, and they also had to enact a financing system that made it user-friendly for businesses or investors to invest, and for them to sell their agriculture to their neighboring countries. But because they've been able to reduce their trade, now they're going to be able to increase or decrease their deficit. Now, remember the big game for the country was supposed to be agricultural and electrical. So now you're seeing the game reduced by 40%. If they increase the gas usage, the natural gas usage that are in those oil fields, there's 73 of them, they'll be able to even enact even more of them and reduce their deficit, because they not only can they power their own power plants, their cities, their people, they could totally power Iraq, but they could sell on the free market and make more money to chip away at the budget. I told you yesterday that the Kurds were getting around 25% of the annual budget from Iraq. It was supposed to be slatted at about 12.5%, but in actuality, they're getting about 25%, and that's been going on for the last year. In my opinion, the reason why they've been getting that much is because they're trying to show them that there's a good faith measure going on, and they're primed and pumped for them in activating Article 140. If they don't get things done in a hurry, their ability to lend money or to secure money through the World Bank and through other security measures is going to be inhibited, because if gas rises or falls, they will not enable them to have an appropriate fiscal space for programs that promote growth and perpetuate diversification amongst a job creation, because they didn't take care of the things beforehand. Now, without which the large increase of oil production would mean little or nothing for Iraqis. Now, that little or mean nothing for Iraqis is actually the HCL law or Article 140 for the Kurdistan region. But we all know that's already written in the budget. So they're planning on higher oil revenues and windfalls from that. And they have to be able to use that creation to create jobs, and that will come from the natural gas industry, and be able to secure the bag for the people. We know that the United States put a big squeeze play on Iraq in the last few months because they did not send over payments that were done and justly due from a few months, January and February. Now, if you think that Trump is going to sit back and let Iraq skate free and kick us out of the country, even in withdrawal, and make himself look good, that is a farce. He will not allow him to make it look like he got kicked out. But what's going to happen is that if the American troops leave, you are going to see an influx in the dinar against the dollar, because they're going to have to see them pay off the Americans for being there for their blood, sweat, and tears, and as well as the American embassy and those banks and the embassy, and that's been there. Currency is an attack on the sovereignty of the state and its right to the coin. Currency is an attack on the sovereignty of the state and its right to coin the currency because it undermines the confidence of the official currency. You can't have coins undermining the currency currently because currency currently doesn't have any coins in the market space. This necessarily reflects on bonds and on securities by the state, and the risk of crime extends to innocent people who fall to the victim of those bonds. When people counterfeit currency, it drives up the value of the dollar. Why would you be worried about driving up the value of the dollar in a current space if the MCP was eliminated months ago? Remember, I told you guys months ago there's no MCP in Iraq. But there's an MCP in Iraq if the dollar has a bearance on the market, if they're counterfeiting either the dinar or the dollar. Now, only 141 likes? There's 200 people in here. Can we get to at least 175 likes? I've got the last part of this report to do. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm sitting here dumbfounded. I can put this down. I'll put this down. Y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all don't want to hear this. Y'all not ready for this. I know you got me, but get everybody else. Because this is on my off time. Like, I could be chilling. Please hit the thumbs up. Please. I want to talk about securities and bonds. There we go. 169.71. Can I get to 175, please, at least, before I beg again? I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for likes. I'm asking for a proportionate amount of people to be in here to like the information that I'm giving. And if you don't like it, I get it. But you know what? If you like it, give me some love. There we go. All right. The ISX is the key to our major private sector growth. Thursday show. Executive Director of the Iraqi Stock Exchange stressed the need to disclose in financial facilities for his role in enhancing its value locally and internationally, its capabilities, improving performance, and achieving its service or restrictive objectives, which are in any case aimed at serving the national economy. The ISX as a private sector growth is the one thing besides oil, because it's outperformed most other stock exchanges, that you and I need to see enacted. That's why you see me post it every day now inside of my Facebook page, because that private sector growth is the one thing, when you see it go, is going to wholly take away the deficit that is inside of the budget right now. The real value. We have already shown the need to pay attention to the market value of the shares and compare them to the real value and the equation calculated in accordance with the disclosure criteria, and most importantly, interest publishing, and clarify these things. The values and performance context of joint stock companies which have become known as IRB, International Information Investors or Investor Relations, IR, as part of responsibilities and relationships, shareholders, investors. The central bank called on registered Iraqi banks whose shares are traded on the Iraqi Stock Exchange to pay attention to the bank's website through allocations through the window. Now, they're trying to enact the ISX from a regional exchange to a global exchange. Electronic accounting for investor relations, banks' websites through which annual and quarterly reports are published, as well as analysis and financial statements, contributors and publications of analysis of performance indicators and activities, decisions and meetings of public bodies, as well as the number of shares traded and their market value. Why would you be talking market value if you're only talking about a regional stock exchange? Because they're not. They're talking about a market exchange once it's taken globally, how far it will take off. Because if you look at examples such as Russia, and Russia, for all you guys that are out there doubting me and saying, well, Mr. Brando's an idiot, and I need some more likes. Can I get 200 likes before I disclose this information? 200. I'm at 181. Here's some real market analysis for you. I'll wait. I will wait. You want to know what Patreon pays for? I will wait. Because good information ain't free. And for all the free information you get out there, it ain't good. But I'll tell you how to read a real chart. And I'll tell you how to understand how market flow goes. Someone took it away and gave it back. Come on, took it away and gave it back. I'll tell you why. Because if the Trade Bank of Iraq privatized itself and made it a subsidy in which the Iraqi Stock Exchange became a confidant for investors, if you took the Soviet Union as an example and said, look at their stock exchange last year against the private banking sector, last year, one of the Soviet banks' return on the investment was about 24,000%. Y'all not hearing me. Iraq, in my mind, is going to pay the World Trade Bank as, guess what? Private. And if they do, it will be the supplemental bank through our stock exchange. And when they do, that bank will be on the Iraqi Stock Exchange and it will be held to a shareholders and revenue sharing committee, and it will be enabled to share funds just like in the Soviet Union, where last year in the Soviet Union, who has a crappy economy and a crappy currency, 24,000%. Isn't this awesome? Hey, Paul. Thank you, Paul. 24,000% is right. You can look it up. The Serbian bank. Now, this is a development in disclosure mechanism, as most banks often implement the above paragraphs and publish them in their annual report, which appears shortly before the meeting, almost historical financial report. At the time when the importance of the disclosure paragraph is evident, above the bank's electronic window system is a transparent guide and interest in the bank's shareholders to inform them of performance indicators especially. Now, what they're saying basically is this. When you have a platform where you have shareholders, they have to publish an annual report, and that report has to be made relevant to the shareholders so they know how much money they made. Now, the importance of that is, if you're using the Soviet Union as an example, is they made 24,000% on their money. Even at a worthless currency, 24,000% of your money is a lot of money. Now, when combined with stock market trading indicators and a catalyst for attracting investors, they mean foreign investors. Foreign investors. Now, if you have foreign investors investing in that market, the purpose of publishing the above data and the information is to start with financial information disclosure required of the participating bank companies, especially when requesting the variables between them, the relationship of the shares return and profitability of the stocks with value. With value. It didn't say negative value. It said positive value. Value. Value basically in the marketplace means anything above $1. So how are they going to have a profitability of the stock market with value if their currency is undervalued? This gives a real picture of value of the stock in the light of the current financial indicators. The indicators are that you have an undervalued currency. So in spite of, now you would have a valued market space within shares because your currency now is of value. And I only got 200 likes? Yeah, I'm a like whore. I want my likes. Where are my likes? 201. There we go. I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for likes. You want the rest of this? Y'all want the rest of this? Because this right here is fire. Do you want the rest of this? I don't think you guys want the rest of this. I think I shut down the internet. There's no comments, nothing. Everybody's like at a standstill. They're like jaw dropped right now because, yeah, the ISX is now in play. They're honestly using it to honestly trying to get financial gain from investors. That's the real deal. Okay? It remains to be determined that violations of mechanisms should not lead to the suspension of trading in the company's shares or imposition of fines on the company itself, but rather resort to effective means holding accountable the defaulters. Remember what I told you guys. If you've got a law, you got to have an enforcement. So now they got a law, now they're enforcing it. The importance of this mechanism is disclosure in blocking the way to sites that promote for unauthorized or unlicensed investment by the sector or the capital market authority of Iraq. By inspiring the community with unreal investment opportunities in international exchanges that adopt transactions without minimum disclosure criteria. So basically what they're saying to you is, if you have pie in the sky ideas, they're not going to buy into it. They're not going to allow it to happen. That's real talk. Like they're telling you, oh, who is that? Who is that showing me love right there? Hold on. Let me go to my YouTube.
So according to studies, there's one food.
Cass, that's $13. That's real love. Thank you guys. Hold on here. Lisa Bradley, thank you. Lisa Bradley, thank you. God dog, Lisa Bradley. It's always funny to me. Paul, thank you. It's always funny to me why Patreon finds the greatest value in this information and they already pay for it. The free value that I give to YouTube, I know YouTube, I only ask for likes. Show me my love. This part right here gave me chills. Okay? Chills. Successful economic experiments have left a global footprint and have been able to achieve sustainable developments under the path that have been adopted to reach the goal that they seek and to lead to a change in reality of the economy to a new stage that it was, and many experiences different to continents around the world and cannot be hidden from everyone. They're talking about the ISX. It cannot be hidden from everyone. In search of the merits of this, we found that the rapid actions adopted of the bloc's developed economy to secret success. And there's a great interrogation between the public and private sectors, both of which performances their responsibilities to the fullest and very quickly without complexity. As the public sector works to regulate the past performance form which meets the ambition of the entity that manage the economy and determines the private sector, implementing the whole plan now. Now. And I don't give a damn if anybody tells me right now this video could be for free. Demonetize me if you want to. I could stop now. But you know what? Guess what? There's more. Yeah, there's more. I'm not done yet. This is a full report. I'm not cheating you out of your Mr. Brando hour. But I need my likes. There's 260 people in here. I only got 215 likes. I need to get me like to 230 likes right now. I need 230 likes. What? 218? Y'all disrespecting my gang? I guess you want... Should I stop? Let me stop this. Y'all better hit the like button. Let me stop this. Yeah. I'm giving you Patreon level intelligence. I give this a Patreon. And y'all won't hit the like button? For real? You won't show me love? Y'all don't love me? I love y'all. Last night was impossible. Everybody, if you go look at any blogosphere, in writing says, nothing's happening in Iraq. I dropped more bombs yesterday than the internet had possibilities for. I got on here today from a report I wrote 3 days ago. I got more bombs than they got on the internet today. Because you know why? Reading is fundamental. And I do this for y'all. Man, I don't even know if I should go on. I think I should quit. I'm going to shut this down. How much more I got to go? Ooh, I got a lot to go. Dang. I could chop this up. As people said, chop it up. Do one more show tomorrow. I could really do... Should I do one more show tomorrow? Look, I don't know it because I got 237 likes. I'll shut this off. Do I gotta do one more show tomorrow and just shut this off right now? I don't think you guys really appreciate this because I'm giving you something no one else is talking about. You want me to finish? Can I finish? Oh, Lord have mercy. People giving like I'm a stripper. Run with it? Okay. Because my boy T-Soft just gave it. I'm going to give it. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen. Y'all listen. I know y'all going crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen to this. Listen. Achieving our development goals is not difficult, but we need serious direction that supports investments and investors and attracts them with our advanced technology and capital to be employed in the services of the country's economy and the world. And here's our motto: action. Quick. Action quick. Action quick. They didn't say action next week, action next Thursday, action 2 Thursdays, action a month from now. Action quick. And if you think I'm lying, I posted these notes on my Patreon page. As any Patreon member, they can see it and post it on here and tell me I'm a liar. I'll tell you I'm not. And I still got more. Article 140. 5 government decisions, including Treasury, share the profits of the oil companies. Cabinet sessions chaired by the Vice President of Council of Ministry of Oils, Monies and Business. Council of Ministries headed by the Deputy Chairman. issued 5 decisions, including those related to displaced families and the public treasury share of the profits of the oil companies. Huh? The Council of Ministers, headed by the Deputy Chairman of the Council of Ministers of Oil, issued 5 decisions, including those related to displaced families and the public treasury share of profits of oil companies. That is Article 140, if I ever read it to you in whole or in fact. That is Article 140. Displaced families. The media's office of Council Ministers stated a press release yesterday, Tuesday, on its official page on Facebook. The Ministry's displacement and migration continues with the Cabinet Resolution of 50 of 2019 in order to meet the needs of displaced and returning families from displacement and alleviate their shoulders until approval of the federal budget of 2020. I'm done. I'm fucking done. They just told you that's Article 140. Listen. Article 140 right now is officially in the budget. Officially in the budget. Did you not just see what I just taught you? Can I get some love? Can I not get a little love for that? Oh my God. And everybody else is talking about, well, the stage is set and this is done. And secretly this, dude, I'm not talking about secrets. I'm talking about what's in print. My wife says I'm an attention whore. And I guess she's right. But you know what? The attention I'm attracting is only because I read the news. If half of these people read what they say they read, then they would get what I get. I'll read it again. So if you don't have your microphones on, a pen and paper ready, can I read this for you one more time? Can I have 4 more likes? 4 more likes, please. Daisy likes it. Oh, Daisy dog. Daisy dog. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. You hear? Come here, Daisy. Come here. Come here. The media's office of council ministers stated in a press release. You can't read it, Daisy. You're a dog. Stop reading. Stop. Stop. Okay. On its official page on Facebook, the council agreed that the Ministry of Displacement and Migration continues to work with the Cabinet Resolution number 50 of 2019 in order to meet the needs of displaced and returning families in displacement and to alleviate their shoulders until approval of the federal budget for the year 2019. Or, excuse me, not 19, 2020. That's Article 140. Should I keep going or should I stop? Because I got more. I got more. I got more. I got more. I can stop. Y'all got questions? I got more. This is just in the news. I ain't talking about my contacts. I'm saving that for Patreon. Oh my God. If you give me one more like, I have as many likes as I have people on here. Some gurus are saying that NAR will go by a float, or do you think? No, it's going to be reinstated and it will float up because it's going to be under a dirty float. They told you that. Man, y'all, Miss BB gonna kill me, y'all. Y'all know that, right? Miss BB gonna absolutely shoot me because she told me don't give y'all all this. She said, save this report for Patreon. And I gave this to Patreon the other day. I gave them a fast, concise report. I'm not giving y'all all this. I'm giving you a little bit less. Okay, I'm giving you this. I'm giving you this. Okay? Okay. Remember when I told you that the United States was going to have retribution against those people that attacked the U.S. Embassy? Well, today, Mike Pompeo says the attackers of the U.S. Embassy are going to be arrested and held under trial, and they will be arrested. What? Mike Pompeo says they're going to arrest the people that attacked the U.S. Embassy, and we know who those people are because I read those 2 shows ago, and they're going to be held accountable for attacking the embassy. Well, dang, Mr. Brando, you've been quarterbacking this like 5,000. You're not wrong yet. Yep, that's in the news. Last but not least, my last little tidbit before I answer any questions. Alawi says that this will be the first time ever in Iraq's history that the government is going to be independent from any sectarian or influence from any political bloc. I told you guys, until you see Alawi's government take place, you can't get past judgment on what he's doing. You have to allow him for what he's doing. The system is the solution. Allow him to do his job. Then pass judgment when he doesn't do it correctly. But until then, that will be the news. Now, for 5 minutes, I will answer questions because my wife will be home soon and she's going to absolutely beat my butt for going this long on YouTube. But you guys showed me so much love. I want at least 600 likes on this. If I don't get at least 600 or 700 likes on these, the last video needs 800 likes. I'm telling you now, 800 likes. This video right here, at least 700 likes. If I don't get 700 likes by the end of this video and 800 likes by the last video, 5,000 views and 4,000 views, I probably won't do a show next Wednesday. I'm telling y'all, because if you don't appreciate what I'm doing. You should share this everywhere. Because your favorite guru watches me. I see it in print every day. Yeah, for real with mine. 10 dislikes, that's it. My haters only showed up a little bit today. This is the first time ever in Mr. Brando's show. We have 265 likes and 246 people watching. We have more people liking this than we actually have people watching this. Amen. That means people believe in the movement. People believe in what they're seeing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is validation for what I'm doing. No, those 10 dislikes are basically those other platforms, those people that I left behind when I left those people behind. I left them and they're angry. But I get it. I'd be angry too. I'd be angry too. Is it true about Treasury trying to buy $1 million? Yeah, it's true. They were trying to do that for Valentine's Day. Yeah. But why would they? Think about it. Why would Treasury Vault buy back your currency, basically what they paid for it? I mean, that in itself is an anomaly. I mean, I'm being dead serious. Like, why would they do that? Like, that's dumb. Hey, Reaper. Are they sour? Yeah, they're sour. They're sour and they're mad. Being left is being left. You didn't ditch me, I left you. Desperation. Ha! Man, dang. How long is it? Oh, 45 minutes, y'all. PJ, I know you were keeping count, man. I love you, dog. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I was so much fun putting this together. It took me 2 days to do this, but you know, I want to do so much more in the future when it has to do with stuff like this. If you guys want to support the movement, it doesn't require money. It just, if you give me money, thank you. It goes towards my website. But honestly, I just really appreciate the likes. The love makes me go forward. The dislikes, you know what? Cool, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Haters everywhere. But I drop more slaps than the Beatles a day. You can check any Denarian page. They ain't heard what you heard today. And if someone disputes what I'm saying, all they simply have to do is call. My admins will post a number. All right? So, don't stay encouraged. Stay enthused. Days, weeks, months are your days, weeks, months. It's your season. I'm going to start something new. It's going to be about encouragement. It's going to be about keeping things good, being faithful, you know, and mindful. And I hope you guys support that too. It's about being woke. Patricia, you can replay this a million times. Share it with a million friends. I don't think I cussed but a couple times. So tell your church family that he's a heathen, but he's a good guy. Where's Kaylee's question? How involved is the U.S. in Alawi's new government? Your opinion. He said he didn't involve the United States. They approved of it, and Iran approved of it. So it's a 50-50. You got to wait and see. Like I've always said, I don't believe in the system, but I got to believe in the system until it proves it's not the solution. So until then, hey guys, had a lot of fun doing this today. Thank you so much for tuning in midday and making this day very fun for me. And I love doing these reports. You want to see another report? Give me, what we say, 800 likes on the last one, 700 likes on this one, 5,000 views and 4,000 views. I'll wait to see what you do. If you really support the channel, you'll do it. I didn't mention the currency laws that went into effect because on April 15th GMT, I said that yesterday, the currency manipulation laws for China and America went into effect. Therefore, it kicked in the whole China trade agreement. And so what people don't understand that there are, I believe, 5 or 6 big things on there. But the main thing that if you're a dinar or dong, mainly a dong investor is, you've got to note is this. This is my last bomb. Let me give you a bomb. If you currency manipulate in your trade, guess what? They can stifle or tariff your money or your trade. There you go. So, you think Vietnam's going to allow their monies or their imports or exports to be tariffed forever? Or are they going to load up and play ball like I showed you guys 2 videos ago when I showed you that article where they won't? And remember this. I posted my show notes on Patreon. Your favorite guru's favorite guru, if they don't post their show notes with with links and with evidence, why are you following them? I'm not saying following means the bomb, but I'm saying that at least I post my stuff. And you know what? I love you guys. These bombs are getting heavy. And you know what? It's Polo LaDon. And you know what? Get a picture of it. They're going to hate on it anyway. It lasts longer. Have a great day. Prosperous blessings.